Halloween is that special time of year that pint-sized monsters roam the streets of suburbia searching for candy and all sorts of treats that'll likely rot their teeth. However, spooky season is by no means exclusive to Dracula and Frankenstein's monster.
Aren't you scared, little boy? I'm going to drink your blood.
Superheroes are also an extremely popular Halloween costume. In fact, Ben Cooper started licensing characters like Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman all the way back in the 1950s.
I bet you don't know who I am. Yes, I do, Tommy. You're Batman.
Since then, DC superheroes and their villains have remained an important part of All Hallows Eve, a fact that Wendy's must have appreciated because in October of 2023, you could visit one of their restaurants and snag an incredible DC Superheroes kids meal. In this video, we'll revisit these outstanding toys and explore their somewhat nostalgic origin. If that sounds super, then why not be a hero and drop a like, and consider subscribing to Retro Spectrum. I have to admit it, while we typically spend time talking about McDonald's cross-promotional campaigns, Wendy's marketing department has been killing it, so to speak. Recently, the burger restaurant received a kind of terrifying makeover, and I mean that in the best way possible. They replaced our favorite freckled ginger with the morbid maiden we all know and love, Wednesday Addams.
I regret to inform you that I have devised the meal of misfortune with Wendy's, with 4 nightmarish dips of dread.
That's a spicy one, I think.
Back in April, Wendy's was celebrating National Superhero Day with some of our favorite superheroes.
My name is Brandon Lyons. I've been working in the toy and collectible industry as a sculptor for about 8 years now. I've also had the opportunity to work for Super 7, Mondo, and Funko again as a contractor, as well as having the chance to work on some of these Wendy's Kids Meal figures.
Each of the 18 toys came in 4 color variations. The Shazam family looks great, but I absolutely love the Teen Titans, including the dangerous mercenary Deathstroke. Each of these toys are a wonderful throwback to the Keshi-style toys of the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, I came on this project during the second wave, and every character had a design by Matt. So I did what I could to keep Matt's illustrative style as intact in those sculpts as I possibly could. Yeah, to be honest, my familiarity with the Keshi toys is pretty minimal, to be honest. I've always been aware of them. I remember having some of the muscle figures from back in the 80s when I was a kid, but other than that, I didn't have a lot of them growing up.
Now, in Japan, Keshigumu toys were originally meant for stationery, like character-shaped erasers, but were so popular that they started producing them in rubber and plastic. Muscle figures by Mattel are probably the quintessential example of Keshi collectibles here in the United States, but I've always been far more fascinated with monsters in my pocket.
They're here! They're everywhere! They're squishy!
Fortunately, I know the world's most notorious monster toy expert.
When it comes to minifigures, Monster in My Pocket is an excellent entry in the history of collectible toys. The line is known for featuring a collection of creepy monsters, mutants, and mythological creatures. The best part? It could fit in your pocket. But that's not all. Each figure was also assigned a point value, demonstrating the strength of the monster in my pocket. Don't make it weird. The toys came in a variety of colors, so I could choose from a yellow Dracula or a red Frankenstein. It was all pretty random. But the popularity grew, which led to a video game on the Nintendo Entertainment System, an animated special, and an exciting little cross-promotion with Tony the Tiger.
Because these monsters in my pocket are so much trouble when they're together, I have to put each one of them in their own box. You'll find 16 to collect, free in special packs of Kellogg's Frosties. They're great!
The original DC Superhero Kids Meal was released in 2023 and coincided with Halloween. As many of you may or may not remember, Wendy's has always had a special place in this holiday. Every single year they sell these little boo books for $1. Each book contains 5 coupons for a free Frosty. These are great to hand out to trick-or-treaters.
I had older brothers and sisters, so growing up we had boxes in the garage of Halloween costumes, and I loved putting on the masks. It didn't even have to be Halloween, just all year long I just loved putting on horror masks. We had horror movies on VHS growing up, and I'd probably watch them when my parents weren't around, but yeah, Halloween was always a great time of the year growing up.
Each set of 3 toys came in these wonderful blind boxes, and on the side you can actually see some of the amazing characters that you could snag, 18 in all. And man, it definitely features some of my favorite DC superheroes. Oh, and they came in 4 different colors as well. So not only are you looking for your favorite superheroes, you also want your favorite color. I did my best to find the Flash in red, but no dice, so I had to settle for green. Fortunately, that color looks just fine on a Green Lantern. Wonder Woman came with her arch nemesis, Cheetah, and one of my favorite superheroes, Vic Stone, the Cyborg. Oh, and I did find multiple boxes of Superman, Supergirl, and Lex Luthor, so I was able to mix and match a bit with their colors. I should also mention that each of these blind boxes also come complete with a set of collector cards illustrated by the incredible Matt Koffenberg. Here we have Superman, Supergirl, and of course, no one can forget Lex Luthor, one of the greatest villains of all time. All of these Keshi-style figures are absolutely rad, and I can only hope that the folks at Wendy's or DC Comics or heck, the ghost of Dave Thomas will bring back Matt and Brandon to make even more of these amazing, amazing figurines. After that, maybe Wendy's can grant me just one more wish and bring back the Super Bar. The world can be kind of dark at times, and a tray of tacos, garlic breadsticks, and vanilla pudding might be just enough to bring us all together. Now, before I sign off, let's take a moment to hear from our viewers. How do you feel about these Keshi-style heroes? And are there any characters they missed out on? Any characters you'd like to see in a Wendy's Kids meal at some point in the future? Let us know in the comments section below. Oh, and while you're down there, let's give a huge thank you to our new friend Brandon for sharing his experiences on this amazing, amazing cross-promotion. And if you want to learn even more about vintage retro toys, be sure to subscribe to That Weekend Warrior. I'll be sure to include his information in the description of this video.
If you're into that kind of thing.
Now, on the way out, don't forget to drop a like on this video and subscribe to Retro Spectrum. Happy Halloween!